It's Albert once again on one of his signature picks, the fast hands baby.
Call him a UFO.
They did ban out the Badang, right? I think we kind of talked about, we theorized a little bit at the start of today's show where that Badang was kind of like the minor stopper to the Fanny, right? It was banned by Evos Holies and on blue side, so this was a willing giveaway by Team FALCONS.
Coach Treb opened it up, like he's allowing this.
He's allowing this to happen.
But he has the answers. Already, 2 picks could answer the Fanny. What's left on the deck for Evos? Oh my god, look at how...
Hold on, Matilda Alpha?
Look at how they would rather...
I mean Matilda, but not Alpha.
Harith!
Harith, yeah.
Again.
See, they would rather...
Harith.
You got Matilda
they would
for...
rather Harith. Moscow over Harith.
You could go Matilda as well, just to give you a little bit more extra sustain if you know that Team FALCONS likes to dance around the turtle pit or the lord pit.
Wee bit of a nombo though, Fanny and Matilda. Like,
yeah, a little bit of
two heroes that never see each other.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
There you go.
Go for a more well-rounded, pick for the opening. I was thinking something like a Jawhead. There is still a spot for that for sure in the second phase.
Good flex on the Hylos. Like, you don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
I think it's been doing really well so far. In the previous game, the Glorious Pathway used to True Succession, blocking out a lot of the paths away from Evos Holies Advance, but right now they do have the Hylos as well as the Valentina in their name. It's just understanding which other ultimates are free and open, and that's why they're leaving that Harith open, because Erlang can pretty much play anything he wants at this point.
Yeah, and I think regardless of like what mid laner Team Falcon takes, it's always going to be like that ultimate for Deposit. The Harith did get banned out, so at least this time we're digging deeper into Erlang's hero pool.
All right, let me put this out there. The Joy might be a flex.
Into the EXP side?
No, to the mid.
To the mid?
Just to I don't know.
Has he done that before?
I just feeling, yeah.
With the Vengeance, right? I mean, we saw it. I think we saw it doing M6. I Fight Chicken did it in XP.
It might have even been Season 3, Snapdragon Pro Series Season 3.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, in Jakarta. Like, he did that, but I don't, again, I might be a little loco, a little geeler, but they're taking out gold laners. Wow, what's still out there?
Irithel, Beatrix, if you want to go for
Claude,
that.
Carry,
1-1. Oh yeah,
1-1's a little bit a stretch because you have the Joy and the Cho to deal with, your glass cannon.
Yeah.
I think they could pick up the Tigro as well of your Evos Holy just to deny Team FALCONS. That's still open. Because usually you pick up that Tigrael just to deny the Joy.
They will ban out Kufra too.
That's another catch for the Fanny, so they're just covering their bases, protecting the baby alien.
If you want to play it safe, go for Aurora or even the Vexana. I think Aurora makes more sense right here because you have 2 lives. Albert can't kill you with just 1 hit.
What about Zask?
Oh,
I know SRG played Zask. They played Zask earlier today.
Yep. Zask is great when you're playing against a Fanny. Like, you have a natural protection.
If your reaction time is fast enough,
and if they can't really. Well, so far Evos Holy, these first 3 heroes don't really have the tools to take out your demonic ascension, right? Like, so they go still 6 for the Farsa, yeah.
Ballsy.
Very ballsy.
Yeah.
Literally, come get me, Albert. Come get me.
Yeah.
Okay, so that shuts down any and all flexes on the Joy. That's definitely Fuse hero.
Not only that, the fact that most of the primary gold laners are banned now, right? So every other gold laner, maybe except for the Claude, is going to be in range of that Farsa.
What does Erlang pick?
Claude, Beatrix?
Might be the Beatrix, Tigreal. You throw the Hylos up in the AXP side. And then you've also got the Feather Airstrike, your Valentina, just steal it away from the hands of you. The
Irithel, yeah.
Okay. Short range though, you're gonna get blasted.
Physical defense, diminisher.
Armor, you mean?
Armor, yeah. Physical, armor.
Yeah.
We don't really get to run away per se from the Joy, right? Like, the Joy still catches you unless you run sprint.
Yeah, unless you get in there, blast them in their face. Oh,
yeah.
Been a while since we've seen Edith.
Except for Kurt.
So Joy in the face, and then Edith just throws her over the wall.
Yeah. You have like 2 ways of guaranteed lockdown, right? Law and Order, onwards.
Yeah.
Best is also like Earthshatter is uncancelable. The animation just goes through.
Not a lot of like AoE crowd control. I think that's what Evos Holy wants to do. More pick-up strategies coming in, and then late game just be a huge wall in the middle. Erlang does a lot of damage, and then Albert comes in for janitor duty.
It's like, can you catch this Irritel, right? I think the question posed to Team Falcons is, can you get to Erlang?
And you're not even thinking about Albert.
Yeah.
All right, there's the glue. So
Okay.
this is how they get to Erlan. And the deposit.
And Deposit, yeah.
And then you just have a dead lane in the XP. Like, you just heal up.
It is such a dead lane.
Oh man, both teams looking really, really hella scary though. Not sure which one I'm favoring more.
I like the damage profile on Falcons. Like, when you give Team Falcons burst like this, they are lethal. I think that's what was lacking in the game one. The
Yeah.
game one draft, it was very, what do we do? What do we do? This one's like, all right, when Few says go, they all go.
Yeah, and not only that, right? They have consistent damage across both damage types, right? You have big burst from big magical burst, but you also have that Moskov that's supplemented. Unlike when you play Suyo Jungle into like a 2-mage lineup, this is a bit more sustainable overall. So game 2, let's see if Team Falcons can bring us to a third.
It's all come to this. Match point for Evos Holy. One more to close the game with a sweep. And the Falcons get cornered once again. Can they reverse sweep their way out of this series as we head into game number 2 in the final series of the day? You're watching Stream B here. Churros and Leo bringing you the action. Evos Holy versus Team Falcons.
It's a long day for both teams, having 2 games apiece. And I think it's just that final stretch. It's a tall order for both teams. We've never expected the games to be this close, especially with a powerhouse like Team Falcons. But right now, Evos Holy being a powerhouse in their own rights.
Evos Holy lane to lane. They're just playing with excellence. I don't think any of these players have to prove themselves anymore despite playing with the defending champions here. Putting them up to match point is huge already. Even more, if you watch game 1, putting Super Marco in those positions, having him be out of position is huge. Ogwin here gets jumped in by Albert.
Albert able to dish enough damage for him to force to use a early heal out of the way. And still lacking that level 4. But it's still a long ways away. So the early game, what is the plan for Albert? What does he need to do? Who is his main target coming in?
I mean, easy. Like, if you can find Few, you blast Few. Keep yourself away from Ogwin. Nice knock up.
This knock him onto Key. Won't be able to survive that. Kyle TZ takes down first blood. What a play, what a find.
Back to the action. You can find Super Marco. You do that. Not so sure if it's not easy. Unless he's not level 4 just yet. Oh!
Just trying to find Flap. No more energy. Can't seal the deal on that one. Deposit coming in strong, coming in hard, but not enough damage to take any one of them down. Team Falcon still up on top of the board with 400 gold lead. Not a lot, but enough to have that turtle fight.
All right, slow rotation onto this turtle take. Both junglers still going for their purples, and then the fight begins in this first major objective. First in the scene will be Evos Holy, and then the junglers will follow them through. Look what Kyle is doing. He's stealing a small camp. Very cheeky.
Yeah, this is what Joy likes to do around the high loss. You want to waste too much resources. SOD lands, but I don't think Supermarket wants to go in. He needs to take control of his own lane first. But then again, Evos Holy very, very good with turnaround with the turtle pick.
Team Falcons going for the long game here, not wanting to force anything, not rushing. They understood that, all right, we were a little too late on the rotation to contest turtle, so let's give that. We conceded. We did take the small camp, and then it's back to business. They still do keep a 200 gold, so it meant there were some returns.
Not too far away, but Evos Holy, slowly but surely, they can come around. But I want your opinion on this. Fanny is a hero that is very easy to read. Once a buff comes up, you know where he or she is going to be at any one point in time. But Albert, he plays this so meticulously. They know, Ogwin getting taken out by Kai, forced to use the Feather Airstrike as well as 3 members on top of this Cho.
All right, I guess they were looking for that triangle play anyways. As a Fanny, you would steer clear of the Cho, but unless you're the hunter or you're looking for the pickoff, then sure, you do that. To answer your question, what was it again?
It's easy to read if you're a Fanny.
Yeah.
Easy to read. You have the purple buff up.
Yeah.
You want to throw all your resources on that purple buff. Is it worth it? No.
I mean, you always do. It's not a matter of if you go to the buff, it's you have to. Eventually, Team Falcons will bear down on it if they can, but with Evos Holy being slightly ahead, especially initiatives. Oh,
Reggie with a beautiful find onto Few, forced to use that flicker out of the way, but Primal Wrap will take him down. A little bit too close for comfort, though. Split will latch on to Reggie.
He's still alive!
He's still alive for that one. Glorious Pathway keeps him up safe. As Deposit and Kai try to block out all possible entrants from the side of Team Falcons with one down. Albert tries to go in once again onto the purple.
Kyle keeps it. Kyle keeps it. He kept his retribution. But what a play! He's so fluffy! He wouldn't die!
I love that. I love that.
I've never seen that movie, dude.
I get it.
I just saw the trailer. All right, back to the action.
This is pretty despicable move by Evos Holy. Bringing the aggression into the jungles. Now Kyle Teasy keeping the retribution. The turtle pulled over the side of Evos Holy. What is Team Falcons play? They're a little bit behind, but it's not too much.
Oh yeah, they were just waiting for their repositioning. This is a slow rotation. Look at that. Kyle on the orange first, and then he'll make his way around. It looks like a mirror of the first turtle.
Yeah.
It looks like Falcons aren't really looking to take this turtle. They're wasting Holy's time. Look, because they're keeping Evos Holy hostage.
Cut your losses, right? Like, you don't need to put all your resources onto one turtle. Ogwayne tries to go in with that jump. He won't be able to mount up to anything. As Team Falcons, they go back for that retreat. Purple buff up for Albert. He wants to go for that one first. For the airstrike, a little bit premature. Try to push everyone away. But Team Falcons, Evos Holy, both of them touch and they go.
All right, you know what? I take it back. Evos Holy also keeping Falcons hostage. A nice kick!
Nice kick onto the back, taking down Reggie. No more Primal Wrath for the side of Evos Holy. The turtle has been ditched, but the Team Falcons, they're all low. They're still dealing that damage. And like what you said, Leo, there's just too much damage for Evos Holy to handle at this point. It's 2 for 2 on both sides. Both junglers are down. The turtle will be a non-factor at this point. Oh, that was that. What's going on? The bird will take him down. It's Super Marcos. All that's left. Deposit wants to take down more. One more hit before be forced to pop that flicker out the way. But a little too late. It's the rest of the team coming in. Deposit a little bit too long. Staying into their home. Get out of here is that what they're saying.
SOD on the Reggie. Pushing him back. All right, they just
pushing
resume.
him back.
Fresh off of the deposit on Deposit. 6 feet under the ground. About 10 seconds before he comes through. That is the clear in mid. This looks like a Falcons turtle. And it's the last turtle of the game.
No kick. Both of them are still sitting around this turtle pit. Turtle dance. Kyle Teasy will sneak it up. And backside though, Flap Teasy with a split. But Evos Holy, they know what they need. Don't take that turtle and get out of the way.
All right. Another kick.
Kick back onto Reggie though. There's a lot of damage that Reggie needs to be able to tank up. He won't be able to. And he goes down once again. But Evos Holy, they're playing that macro game right now, looking at how Albert's rotation is, just taking down turrets left, right, and center.
Luckily, Fanny is a hero. On Deposit.
Oh, ballsy play by Deposit.
He strong-armed that turret. Anyways. Oh, SOD! All right,
lands on one of the small little minions.
Okay, so here's the thing. Deposit, rather, Albert, as an assassin on the Fanny, right? His kit is built to be able to play from behind anyways. He can go split push, he can take the long lane, make sure the wave is good, and then leave. Yeah. Imagine if he wasn't. Imagine if he was like on a Hayabusa, right?
Yeah, you gotta wait a long cooldown for your shadows to appear again.
Now he's just really fighting for the buff. And you asked the question earlier, more so now he has to watch out for the buff.
But as time is ticking down, we might be able to see a 1v1 from Fanny and that Moskov, knowing how they both like to play. But He's starting things off with double dashes, using the Rhythm of Joy just to get out of the way. Team Falcons, very, very passive. They know how much they can go. They know their limits right now. It's just not that time yet.
Nope.
It's equalized.
Oh my god,
Getting hit up, the flicker will not matter as the rest of Evos Holy, they collapse into Team Falcons. They're going in for more. There's 2 down. They're looking for one more. Slapteasy use the split, get out the way in the nick of time. 10 seconds, 15 seconds till the Lord spawns up, and Evos Holy taking control of the game.
2 cores. 2 cores just walk into a bush. They had no... All right, here's the thing. They didn't know Albert was going to be in there. They didn't
Yeah.
know the rest of Evos Holy were walking up and marching down, committing everything they could. But if it's as juicy as a Farsa and a Moscow, I would take that too.
Evos Holy 1,500 gold ahead of Team Falcons, first lure of the game. Team Falcons back to their MO, sending Moskov up on that long lane.
That was tough. I mean, whose job was to check that bush anyways, right?
Yeah.
Usually
What a
nobody
throw
sits
flat.
there. Nobody usually sits in there.
That's the Albert bush. I remember that's what it's been called, right?
The A bush.
The A bush, yeah. Albert giving them a taste of his own medicine. I remember he was a 1-1 and he was just like sniped in there by a fan.
Ooh.
Taking a lot of damage. Albert swings in, swings out. Will not be able to deal enough damage to take Ogwen down, but he commits all the way with Cutthroat. The cable's out of the way. He finds the maze. What a play. SOD lands, but he won't be able to go in as the lore gets taken up, swept up by Evos Holy.
All right. Team Falcons, again, playing the map. Shades of Game 1. They trade the Lord for a top lane tier 2 and a pop on the Holy Shield.
And I think it doesn't really matter to Evos Holy right now. Look at the gold graph.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
Just slowly seeping into Evos Holy's advantage. Look at the Lord too, so it's marching down. Could send Albert to that long side away, but they're starting things off again. Reggie throws Ogwen up. Trying to find more. There's enough damage
Dear
for Erwin
God.
as of now, but oh, they're all trapped. The spawn member's down underneath the Feather Airstrike. They're running back for the hills, but here comes Albert for the cleanup. Cleanup are now too, sir. Reggie trying to run out of the way, but Kyle T is not
SOD.
letting him go. SOD lands, but I don't know if he wants to commit for this one.
Oh, man. If only the cleaners, if only the burst damagers were around for that setup, would have been disastrous for Evos
It
Holy.
was so beautiful.
But no! I don't know if it's a matter of Team Falcons not being on the right page, on the same page, or if Evos Holy just presenting enough of a brick wall to make Falcons doubt their entry.
Look. Taking a look at the items. Anything stands out right now, and what is Falcons' play to get into this game
You
again?
know what stands out? The fact that Kyle is actually up. The fact that Kyle has more
Has Holy Crystal, has
money,
Stallion.
yeah, and good standing in this game. I think it's going to come from him. I think if ever there was a comeback for Falcons, being down here almost 3,000, 4,000 gold, it's going to come from him.
He can't find the mark.
We're waiting for Kyle.
We're just waiting for Kyle to make a play, but Few has been doing so much in this game, even though he's 0-3 and 4.
He's done so much, yet he's also given so much over to Evos.
That's right.
Which is painful, again, both literally and figuratively. He walked into a bush blind, not his fault, but, you know, he got punished for it. He's giving over a potentially stolen Feathered Airstrike, which will hurt them.
Deposet's playing it a lot better as well, because at any one point in time, he's able to just pick up either Feather Airstrike or even the split just to get out of harm's way. And you've got inbuilt dashes, which is a lot shorter cooldown
Than the wings by wings.
Than wings by wings. So you can force an engage. You can force a sort of like a retreat if you have to.
So Team Falcons just protecting what's left of the resources. This tier 2 in top and a tier 2 in mid. Look at this. What's Ogwen doing? Man.
Trying to go down the bottom side, but
Master
they don't know this.
Ogwen and Kyle. All right. They are trying to set something up, but
No one's coming. No one's taking the bait. Lord spawning up
They
in 10
bite it.
seconds, but it's a little bit too slow though. Do you think it's worth it to take that T2 down bot?
Yeah,
Just
look,
open up all of the lanes.
They're committing. They're committing. Look at this. See, they're setting up. They're going to take down tier 2.
Oh,
Marco
holding on the top
working
side,
up
though.
top. Yeah, Marco working up top. And they don't want what happened in game 1 to happen again.
Yeah.
So they want 2 options. Top and bottom for that trial run. Top and bottom for that split push feint.
Pick up the short lane as well. I think that's the name of the game for Team Falcons at this point. This is the 12-minute Lord. The enhanced Lord is coming up. Evos Holy knows that Team Falcons wants to dance around this, but they need more information. Someone needs to check the push. Where is Ogwen? Where is Kyle TZ? Where is Flap TZ?
All right.
All of these main playmakers.
Lord here at about half health. They're checking. There you go. Spotted.
You know where Ogwen is. Ogwen taking a lot of damage, eating it up. Got thrown. Albert cleans it up. That's one member down for Team Falcons. I don't know if they want to force this. But on the top side, though, look at Super Marco where he is.
Ass shaking.
Taking out Deposet as well.
Deposet!
This might be the play of the game.
All right.
Super Marco dashes out.
Reggie!
Nick of time, pushing it back, the flicker in, taking out Albert of sliver of health. But Super Marco showing us who's boss at this point. Don't worry if Ogwin goes down. Super Marco's here, and he's here to play.
Ogwin for Deposit and Erlan, a trade I'd take any day, twice on Mondays, and 5 times on the opening day of Challenge Finals. Team Falcons back on the board. That was a 250 IQ play. I mean, it took the long way to pay off, but Team Falcons definitely now in the driver's seat.
Just splitting up all of these team fights because Evos Holy works well as a unit, as a team, but once you split up Reggie, once you split up Kai away from Deposit, away from Erlan, that is the window of opportunity that Team Falcons is able to grasp onto. And look at where Super Marco is, always on the same lane, but right now, with that Lord in their possession, it's so much easier for them to break through.
They got too confused. There's so much happening on the map. They got confused.
They got confused.
They tried to play that down bottom. They gave so much to kill Ogwin. That top lane split push threat by Marco. And then, I don't know what happened to Erlan. He got bursted by Kyle. Now they're inside the base.
Lord charging down the top side. You've got the Feather Airstrike trying to keep everyone at bay. I think Team Falcons need to at least take down the T3s. Lord's been taken care of by Evos Holy. They need to be able to clear up all these minions. Super minions engaging in. And Team Falcons, they don't want to sound the whistle just yet. They know it's a little bit too risky. If any one of them goes down, Evos Holy can overturn this.
All right, they're waiting for the Feathered Airstrike. Few does not have it just yet, so that's the play here. We do not have the artillery. We do not have airstrike support. Give me a second. There it is. Wait up. That was used defensively. Okay, so Team Falcons know that they're playing for the next Lord, coming out in about 90 seconds. Checking out the items right now. Again, Kyle TZ miles away ahead from Albert. About 12K to 10K. You have few up on Deposit as well. So you see it now. Team Falcons have once again barreled forward. They have the gold lead, and now look, they're threatening the purple.
He's taking that out of the way of the hands of Albert. Whoa, Albert actually
stolen.
Yeah, he's got stolen.
Grand Theft Purple
by Kyle.
Now what?
Takes it out. It's just a waiting game for the next Lord.
They also
teams like to play it slow, play
They also
patient.
have to deny their own purple here. Because Albert can sneakily get to that.
Just get it to few, and then you can just spam your Feather Airstrike.
Oh yeah, for sure. Either way, just take it away from the Fanny, and you give Albert all the more something to think about.
Yeah, but there's no way for the Fanny to get in. But then I think the crux of Team Falcon synergy is coming to show, right? There's no one to take care or lock down Albert. They really need to hunker down, lock in, take down the main damage dealers. Once Erlan is gone, Albert is all on his own lonesome.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think you put it well. Don't think about Albert too much.
Don't think about
Like,
Albert
he
too
has
much.
to-
Just take down Erlan.
He has to find a way in anyways. So if you answer the rest of Evos Holy, what Albert is doing at best is just cleaning up lanes.
Yeah. So what's the play right now if you're side of Evos Holy? You want to get back in. You're down a couple 1,000 goals. Not too much, but there is still a way to get back in as the Lord spawns up.
I try to blindside Few again. If they can pick off Few, they can pick off Ogren, forget about it. Like, Ogren actually wants to be baited out. Pick off Few, pick off Kyle if that's free.
They might blitz this in though. They have vision on Super Marco. The
kick.
flip up. Oh man, Reggie taking a little bit too much damage, popped the immortality, but Super Marco free hitting from that back. Kyle TZ actually takes down Deposit. You're going in straight for Erlan, getting lashed on by that split. One more hit.
Bang!
Erlan will get taken down by Flap TZ, loses his life, but it does not matter. His 4 members are still alive. Team Falcons might be able to blitz down this Lord and clear these turrets.
Amazing trade once more. A lone Flap.
Oh,
for 2
Albert,
cores.
Albert! Albert is not enough. It's Kyle TZ, 1-1. I'm the better assassin right now. Get out of here.
Baby Alien take a nap, and it might be his last nap for game number 2. Because this Lord going over to Team Falcons is delaying it? No, they're going to take it.
Two lanes coming down. Mid and bot. 30 seconds till Albert comes up.
15 seconds before the Lord. Are they going to force this? I think they'll just wait for the Lord.
Nah,
man.
wait for the Lord. Wait for the Lord.
They'll penetrate for sure, and then they'll wait for the Lord.
They could. Super Marco has that range, but went a little bit too deep though. He does have the immortality. He doesn't pop just as of yet. But the turret still stands strong with just a pixel right now.
Oh, wow. This is going to be a massive wave marching through mid, if I'm not mistaken. This is a big one. If not this one, the next. Oh, yeah, it's still the
There's
next.
a fat wave up top side as well.
With the Lord,
They're
yes.
slowing down on the bottom side. Team Falcons, they're trying to ramp up the aggression right now. Minions already pushing in. Flap TZ. Use the split just in the nick of time just to push everyone away. But the Minions are marching in. They finally take down that T3 in the mid side. But that's too much damage on the Federal Airstrike by few. They want to go in for more. The nice kick onto Albert. They shut him down.
Mid-air Way of the Dragon. Call it an interception. Ogwin finds Albert. And with that, they're a man down. About 30 seconds for Team Falcons to go for the siege.
Albert just came back up, and he got brought down again. Ogwin just making these plays. He wanted to look for more. It's Federal Airstrike just chipping everyone's health bit by bit. Nerlin desperately trying to rotate around. But where is the back line? It's Kyle Tees. He takes everyone down. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to a game number 3.
This is so Falcons of them, man. This is so Falcons. Another 3-game banger series from these two teams. Husky, what I tell you, it's all on Kyle. I'm gonna call it now, MVP.
I agree. Ask and you shall receive. You say that if there is a way for Team Falcons to come back, it's all on Kyle TZ, and he sure did bring joy to the Falcons fans. It's not the end just yet. The two teams that have gone through the longest series today, now we have to play another full series. What a banger we have, you know, as the closure of the stream.